Hey guys, what's going on? How y'all doing today? I am totally cooking spaghetti tonight. This is what we're having tonight: little corn, little green beans, some garlic naan, and all of that stuff. But I wanted to come through and just talk to you guys because I had a spiritual download just now. And I know people, we're tired of talking about COVID. But I wanted to talk to you about COVID and how it related to me as being a spiritual walker. You know what I'm saying? How it affected my life. Like, affected and made me get my ass to work. So, COVID for me was a horroring experience, honey. It was so bad. So, me and my husband had it at the same time. His was a little less aggressive than my what I had, but at the end of the day, he still had it bad. You know, he had it so bad where my husband, I was on the phone with my mom and she was calling to check up on me, and my husband was sitting in the chair in front of me and I was laying in the bed because I couldn't get up at all. And this man started to cry like tears. He was like, he don't understand, you know what I'm saying? And for me, I knew he was in pain because he was straight crying, y'all. My husband is a manly man, like for real. I have never seen him cry but one time before, and that was something I was like, what's wrong? And I felt his pain. But on to me, because I'm the spiritual mother and I work my ass off in the occult to hone in on my desires, right? Because it's all about desires and what you want in your life, and just making it easy, a easy life than what our ancestors had to go through. Hence to why I practice hoodoo. But that's another video. So I'm chopping up my onions, y'all. So when, I don't know if I brought it to him or if he brought it to me, but I started to feel it at work. I had a headache for like 3 days, and it wasn't a normal headache. It was one that was indescribable, and it stayed in your temple. And it was like, I never had that before. I've had migraines, but it was just a different type of headache. So for 3 days, and I had to totally work with using a monitor, so my vision was off as well because the headache was that bad. So that 3rd day, I was sitting there and I was holding my head. They was like, Patrice, you okay? That's my given name. That's my legal name. Don't call me that though. She was like, are you okay? And I was like, nah, man. I said, I just don't feel good. Not thinking that I had COVID. I thought I just had a major headache. So I go home early. I remember doing that. And I remember sitting in the car before pulling off because my head hurt just that bad. I just sat there. So I made it home finally. Like, it took me a while because I drove as slow as possible because I felt just bad. Just horrible, y'all. And I came home, and when my husband got off, he laid down beside me. He said, baby, I don't feel good. I said, I don't either. So we finally went to sleep. Baby, I woke up in the middle of the night with a headache that I thought I was about to have a total stroke out. Like, for real. That's how bad it was. I'm adding mushrooms, y'all. And I said, we got to go to the hospital. I knew right then to go somewhere. So we got up and we waited to the next until that morning, till daylight. And I'm sauteing my veggies because I don't like them crunchy. I want to saute them and bring out the flavors. So let me let my grease heat up first. But we got to the we got up that morning and we went to the hospital, me and him. And they, well, just me, not him. And they put me in the back. And now he was feeling bad too, but he chose just letting them see me because I was like on another planet. It was just that bad, y'all. So they put me in the back, of course. They gave me an IV. They treated me for, because I have high blood pressure as well. I'm not speaking that in. I do not have that, but that's what they said I had. And I take pills for that. Whatever. So, that's what they thought it was. And it totally was not. So they gave me something in my IV. I cannot remember what it was, to knock my headache down. And the lady, the nurse, the doctor came in. She said, how's your headache doing? Because they gave me a lot in my IV. And she said, I said, it's still there. And she said, your head is still hurting? I said, yes. I said it eased, the medicine kind of eased it off a little bit, but my head was still pounding. I just pounded, but it just eased the pain, right? So she then ordered the COVID test. And the results, because I had a little fever too, and the results came back, I had COVID. All right, so they send your ass home after that. To this was the time when you had to quarantine for the 12 days, I think, or 14 days. Okay, so because now I hear it's 5, because my son just had it and he only had to do 5 days. So when that happened, y'all, I was like, oh my God, I got COVID. So I called my mom. We came right back home. I mean, they gave me medicine like shit, but she told me basically take something over the counter. And if my symptoms get worse, come back. So I was like, what? They ain't give me nothing for this shit. You actually had to just go home and bear the pain. That's how I felt. They don't give you nothing but ibuprofen and some other shit. And they send your ass home so you can quarantine and all of that stuff, right? Y'all see me? Okay. So, I'll be over there in a second. I'm cooking. I got this stuff of shit. So, spiritually, before I got sick, I had started to, when my head was hurting going to work, before I went to the hospital, I had started to burn a candle, a healing candle, because my head was hurting. And it was a 7-day candle that I was burning, and it was almost gone. So I knew that I was going to be all right, but I knew I had a rough road to go. I knew it because I felt it in my body. So we got back home. I took a shower, laid down, and I'm feeling like it's a cold. Day number 2 was like a flu. Day number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, God. Baby. Undescribable. Undescribable to me. I was the sickest I have ever been before in my life. Now, I done had the flu. I done had close to pneumonia. This right here was a beast that I think was reincarnated and made and sent out, because I ain't never been that sick before in my life. All right, let's talk about the dreams. So I'm usually not a dreamer. I'm a seer. I see, I'm a seer. Not as in entities, but is in people that's walking this earth. I see through them. I see what you're about. I can feel it. All of that. That's what I do. And I heal those wounds. All right. So, at this point, when I went to sleep, I dreamt the same dream over and over and over again every night. It was a dream of machines, it was kind of odd, but it was like machines, like somebody put something in the air and we all got it and they trying like that. It was a crazy ass shit. Then the sense of smell, I couldn't taste anything, just like everybody else, mostly everybody else, but my sense of smell was heightened even in my sleep. My husband, I don't know if he was trying to smoke a cigarette or whatever it was. I'm still asleep because I couldn't get out. I couldn't say nothing. But I smelled, it was so intense that it was like times 10 of the strength of nicotine. No lie, y'all. Everything that was cooked, I could super smell it. So I'm thinking to myself, oh my God. So when I woke, I had absolutely no appetite whatsoever. Nothing. I couldn't even drink water, y'all. So for the first 5 days, I would say, after leaving the hospital is when my husband, I was so weak. It was just horrible. He said, baby, you got to eat. My mom would call, Trees, you got to get up and eat, yada, yada. And I was like, I can't. So it was 2 or 3 things that really, we had to order, you know how they go get your groceries and they placed it at the door. I ordered my shit and I could eat black bean soup out the can. Mushy though, like not regular black beans, but black bean soup made by Progresso, I think it was. And also, I could eat a piece of bread. Yes, piece of bread. And that was it. At it, food-wise, solids. So then, I did not want to drink anything, but I did. Somebody said Pedialyte. Get you some Pedialyte for your electrolytes. And I think that's what saved me, y'all. The Pedialyte. To boost me back up. But I can't say I fought that motherfucker like a ninja on the street. I fought. But baby, that was a fight of my life. When you just know that this is not good, you know you got to beat this or it's going to take you out of here. When you know that, that's whole totally different. And I knew that as a spiritual worker. I was so close when I closed my eyes to the planes and the universe that I knew that if I didn't stay connected in my mentality and would just let it affect my mentality was sick as well as my body, I wouldn't have made it. So that right in itself helped me through that battle with COVID. It was a whole battle, y'all. It was a war with whoever put that shit out there to this is my body. No, ma'am. So, that healing candle, I never came out of the room the whole time. And the 10th or 11th day is when I started to feel better. And I got up and I still didn't eat. I had lost about 12 pounds laying in the bed in 10 days. Yeah. The next 4 days, because I was out of work 16 days, mine was a little longer. And I know why, because I had surgery and my vitamins in my body, my electrolytes, and I have to always take medicine for that. So I already knew that my body couldn't fight like everybody else's because I have to take vitamins the rest of my life to get my electrolytes up and my vitamin counts up. Okay? And my blood, keep my blood right. So in the end. Ooh, yeah, they like how I like them. Look at them onions and mushrooms. Y'all, I do not have no green pepper, but I can tell y'all I got the tomato sauce with the peppers in it, so I can get that taste. All right. So, let me put it over here. That's done. So, what was I saying, y'all? What was I saying, babies? I was fighting for my life, whatever. But I knew, and then the vitamins and the electrolytes. Okay, going on. So, I finally started feeling better, like I said, on the 16th day, the 15th day, or the 14th day. But I took 2 extra days because my body, I was just tired. I had lost all that weight, and I just needed to match my mind with my body. But I knew I fought out that motherfucker. I fought. You hear me? So, my witchy side, or my spiritual mind, told me, girl, you real close to the edge. You know what I'm saying? You real close. Because if I would have let my mind die, my body would have just gave out. And I know it. And I said, no, not this witchy, strong ass motherfucker right here. I done came out of so much stuff in my life. And I'm not going to let this take me. Because my husband, he felt better. He felt better days before. He probably felt better on day number 7 or 8. So he was already in the living room. He was watching TV, not loudly, but he was still coughing and snotting and all that stuff. But me, baby, that motherfucker almost took me out of here. I tell you, if it weren't for that Pedialyte, but I chose to fight. I chose my spirit force, my psychic force. I chose psychic powers when I did that candle, that healing candle. No, ma'am. I know it's going to be a fight because all healing hurts. If you got to heal, you're going to hurt. One way or another. If it's love, if you got to heal, it's going to hurt before you heal. So I decided to myself, I said, this is going to be a bitch. I feel it, but I felt like I had no control over my body, but my mind was like, I'm fighting this shit. And I made myself eat. I made myself swallow, and I couldn't even taste it. I just was like, you cannot have me. You cannot have me not due to this. No. Spiritual warfare, baby. All day, every day. That's why I stay with my candles, my protection candles lit. A flame is always lit in my house. If a flame goes out, it may be no flame in here for no more than 2 days. Because I'm burning one tomorrow. Always burn a protection candle in this shit. Because it's to protect you from the known and the unknown. And we don't know where that strand came from. I know I ain't never heard of it. I don't know. But I fought. And I chose me. And you can't have me. I got work to do. I knew I had work to do. Healing y'all. Healing my feminine divine. And I had desires. I'm going to live my life until it's really my time. Because it's not my time. That shit took a lot of people's lives. Because they probably just let their minds go out with their bodies. Weren't strong enough. You got to be strong in your mind in order for your body to be fit as well. And people get sick, I know. Just example, when you got diabetes, right? You have to have a strong mind not to eat all that sugar and do what you're supposed to do and lose weight. That's what I'm saying. If your mind weak, your body follows. If your body weak, you got to keep your mind healed and stable in order to heal your body. You are the healer of your own body. Did you know that? Yes, the herbs work. Yes, I took that. But I fought with the herbs that I drank tea. I fought with my candles that I lit that flame. I fought and set that intention that I was going to be all right and said the 23rd Psalm. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Whenever you're in fear and you have anxiety, read the 23rd Psalm, baby. And speak it with intent. And all your fears and anguish and anxiety and your anger will step aside in your subconscious, and you'll calm all the way down. Write it out, burn it, say the 23rd Psalm and move on. Heal from health, heal from broken relationships, heal from bad damn trauma from your past when you was a baby. And I mean a baby. Because it started there. Heal from that shit in the mind. Yeah. So guys, let me finish my spaghetti. I love y'all. I wanted to come through because I had that super spiritual download and wanted to have a talk to y'all about COVID and being witchy of sorts and healing yourself and coming in front of whatever that beast was that is still currently being rampant in here and everywhere else. Fight spiritually, because your mental powers, they work. I love y'all. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and support. I'll be greatly appreciated. Go to my store if you want anything. If you want to peruse, do that. Sign up for the email list too, so you'll know when I have sales and I'm doing some specials, if you would. And you can peruse or you can purchase. Either way it goes, just come hang out, save my store, and vibe out and support a small witchy business. Guys, I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. I got to get my spaghetti going. Bye.